This is Channel 4 News, working for you.
We'll meet Wyatt a bit. Right now, here's Aaron with that good cooking. I think that's gourmet over there, isn't it?
I thought it was gourmet, is what you said. Is that the
That's because I'm just a classless country boy.
Yeah, we are in for a treat today. Our first guest is going to give us the inside scoop on how to create wonderful meals without all the fuss. And that's what we're talking about here. Gena Knox is feverishly cooking over here. You got a lot of stuff happening here. But you say it's easier than it appears to make something look gourmet and great. Huh?
Absolutely. All you need is fresh ingredients and a very simple, great recipe, and you're ready to go.
So have we got the great recipes
we
today?
do.
It smells good. What
We're
do we got
doing
cooking?
a cedar-wrapped shrimp with a Asian tomato salsa. And cedar papers are kind of like a veneer of a cedar plank. You've probably heard of cedar plank salmon before. So this is just a really simple way to do a cedar plank. It's actually this thin, and you soak it in water for about 5 or 10 minutes. And you can wrap it around like vegetables.
And where do you pick these up?
You can get these at Whole Foods in the seafood department.
Okay.
And you wrap it around vegetables or seafood or chicken, and it gives it kind of a subtle smoky flavor. Okay. And they're great to use indoors or out. So we can get started on our recipe. We've got, what I have here are some fresh tomatoes, and we're just going to add some diced cucumber. It's a really great recipe. It's full of a lot of flavor, and you can use it on like chicken or salmon. This is a little bit of jalapeno to give it just a kick. And some scallions or green onions. Okay. And then my favorite herbs, fresh mint.
Mint.
And that's the base for the salsa. And then we add our Asian ingredients, which will be a little bit of rice wine vinegar, just a dash of that, and some soy. And then we're going to do a little sesame oil.
You throw it all together, and it smells great already.
Yes, it's great. Wow. And you can make this ahead of time if you want.
Okay.
And even serve this as a salsa with, this is some sesame seeds, with like little crisp wonton chips, and you just mix it together. And that is our salsa, yeah.
That's easy. Now, obviously, you did have a little prep time in here, but if you're at home doing all this kind of stuff, how long does it take to get this salsa ready?
The whole
we just did
recipe,
it in like a minute and a half. But
the whole recipe you could have start to finish in probably 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. Wow. So it's pretty simple.
Cool.
So that can just kind of marinate while we make our shrimp. And I might put you to work here.
All right.
And let you roll up a couple of shrimp, and I'll take one.
I don't think Tim's doing anything in the weather department. He could.
So all you do is take your shrimp and you just lay them right in the center. And like I said, you can use.
Does it matter how you put them?
Nope, it doesn't. Because you're going to roll the paper this way. So
now you got the tail still on them. Does that matter? It
doesn't matter. I like the tail, so I think it gives a good appearance, and it's something to kind of grasp when you eat them, but you just definitely don't have to.
Okay.
So then you just roll it up like that, and I'll tie yours while you've rolled it up.
So do you need a partner here?
Sometimes
it helps. Or are you a pro at tying these by yourself?
I know. You kind of get acquainted to it, but it's...
All right. You're helping me, but I want to see you tie your own here. Is that okay?
You're going to put me to the test. There you go. We'll see what we can do. So if you kind of just roll it over like that.
Oh, okay. That's the trick. See, simple answers to these tough questions I'm posing to you.
There you go. So you just tie it up, and then, like I said, you put these in the grill pan or on your outdoor grill.
So you can do these on outdoor grill.
Yes.
A lot of folks getting the grills going, but you've got them on an indoor deal right here.
Yeah, we've got them on this grill pan, and you just see they're kind of been cooked here, and you would just take one up, and we can open it up, and then just spoon the salsa right on top. It's just a great, really, I mean, even if you're entertaining, how beautiful would that be to present to your guests? It's very easy.
And how long do they need to cook? I'm sorry.
They cook about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Shrimp don't take any time. If you're doing a piece of salmon, then you could probably take about 4 to 5 minutes per side.
So you could do the same thing with salmon?
Absolutely. Or chicken or asparagus, and it gives it that smoky flavor and really helps with the moisture. So simple, and there's a lot of great recipes in the cookbook. I'm all about fresh and easy and simple.
All right, and
the
what have you got? Okay, let's see the cookbook, but what have you got here?
Because that is one of my favorite recipes in the book. It's a smoked mozzarella crostini with fresh strawberries and basil. So strawberry season is here, and you can basically do this in the oven, or you can do it outdoors on the grill on a cedar plank, but the smoke from the cedar gives your cheese just a real delicate smoky flavor with the fresh basil and strawberries and a little bit of balsamic. It's delicious. And this is a chilled avocado soup, which is perfect for summer.
Okay, is that easy to make?
That's very easy. No cooking involved in that at all. You put everything in a blender, blend it together, and in literally like 10 minutes you're done.
What you got in there? Do you remember the recipe?
Yeah, absolutely. I created it. I can remember the recipe.
Okay, well, you know, this is a whole book full of recipes.
I know.
So
I have a lot in my head, but it's buttermilk and Vidalia onion and a little bit of chicken stock and fresh avocado and a little salt and pepper. It's so simple. And you can top it with fresh crab or shrimp if you want to do a light lunch or a great summer dinner.
So this is all, I mean, there's probably all kinds of stuff in this book. I haven't looked in it yet. But is this like a summer sampling? I mean,
yes,
the mint and the salsas and
this is
and
kind
this
of
is a
some
cold
of my,
soup, right?
Exactly. This is kind of some of my favorite spring and summer dishes, but there's a lot of things in there you can do in the winter. There's a roasted butternut squash soup, all kinds of great things. There's herb-crusted lamb chops with feta, great desserts. So it's a very versatile year-round book.
How many recipes do you have in the book?
There's about 100 recipes and about 80 photos. So it's got, and then photos, you know, always help people too when they're flipping through a book. And you
See
can
what
get
you're
that
attempting to look like.
Exactly. And you can get it at Whole Foods in the seafood department along with the cedar papers.
Now, on average, what's the average time to make something in the? I mean, you have a whole bunch of recipes.
There's a lot of diversity, but overall, they're probably 20 to 30-minute recipes. So everything's very friendly. All the recipes are really easy enough to do during the week to serve your family, but they're gourmet enough to really serve on the weekends if you're entertaining.
Good stuff. Gena Knox, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having
me.
me.
You make it look so easy.
Well, thanks.
It looks great.
It is easy.
Smells great,
It
too.
is
As soon
easy.
as we go to break, we're going to dig in. Again, the book is called Gourmet Made Simple, and it is packed full of delicious, easy-to-prepare recipes that are sure to impress your family and friends. I'm impressed so far. Hey, we got to take a quick break, but still, check us out. This cutie, where is that cutie? Is there a cutie around here? Meet our four-legged friend of the week who needs